You want to know why running on the treadmill 7 days a week doesn't work for you when you're trying to lose weight? Because
Alrighty, hello guys, hope you're doing well. My Streamlabs is being so weird today, it's being really awkward. Anyway, finally back in YouTube, finally back with a flight. I know a lot of you have been waiting me to come back to Microsoft Flight Simulator, so I am finally back. Also back with a donation goal, which I set, I think, earlier in the week. Later last week, so it was 2 days ago I think I said it. Massive shout out to Geoster who donated £10 to the channel, absolutely amazing, thank you so much my man. And yeah, we're in a race to £20, and if we reach that goal, it'll likely go towards reviewing one of the new aircraft, likely the Typhoon or something. So, yep, if you're willing for a donation today, it is a good day for it. So, yeah, we are back in Microsoft Flight Simulator, flying the Airbus A320neo, the NX mod, Spirit Airways, this really funky grey and black and stripy colours. It looks great. In terms of mods, not using that much today. I won't be using Luke Airtool as Spirit Airlines is not actually part of that yet. So the only mod I'm really using today is just the A320NX and delivery. You can find them all at the FlightSim.2 website. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say, really. There's not much else. No, please, the Typhoon is so bad. Oh, is it? Is it bad? Oh no, that's bad. If you're saying it's bad, that is bad. I hope not. I mean, I don't know. I've been meaning to try it out. I want some jets in the game. Right. I'm just going to have to set a couple things up here. There we go. Sweet. Right. My frame rate is being a little bit weird today. I don't know why. I've been trying to optimize Microsoft Flight Simulator forever now. But, you know, for the most part, I think it's starting to look good. Anyway, we'll jump in the cockpit and we'll get everything set up. Turn the batteries and the fuel pumps on. Get that APU warming up. Turn the IRS on. Oxygen supply can come on. We'll switch the signs. Fantastic. While that does that, we will go to our menu. Let's go ground services, Los Angeles ground, and jetway, and baggage. Sweet. Let that spin itself around. Alright, so yeah, like I said in the title then, we're flying from Los Angeles down to San Francisco. A very popular route, flight time around 50 minutes or so, not too long. Yeah, just wanted something small just to get back into the swing of things. Obviously I haven't been in the sim for a little while now. I just haven't really felt like flying, and obviously I started Twitch, so I did some stuff on Twitch. Tank is in. Yo, what's up, man? Hope you're doing well. Okie dokie, let's check our flight plan. Clear the alert. Everything looking good in there. We'll do a flight check in that in a second. Put the VREF speeds in. Flaps 1 for takeoff. Alright, fantastic. I'm alright, thanks you. Yeah, I'm not too bad, man. Everything is going smoothly, or as smooth as it can be at least. I'm gonna put the APU on. I want to get moving pretty soon. Pretty soon. While we get passengers on board, we'll put some heating on. Actually, it doesn't need to be that hot because it is something like 30 degrees, so we'll keep it semi-cool in the cockpit and in the cabin. Alrighty. Looking good. Weather's very nice today as well. A little bit windy, but it should be fairly nice. Right, IRS is aligned. Let's go to our planning mode. Zoom out a little bit and let's just step through it. Oh, not that way. There we are. There we are, looking very good. Okay. Fantastic. Go back to the planning mode. Set 35,000 feet for our cruising altitude today. Go back one. There we are. Fantastic. Awesome livery. Yeah, it is really good. Like, I was going through the FlightSim.2 website earlier and I saw this, because originally I was going to fly Delta for this flight, but I saw this Spirit of Detroit livery and I just thought, wow, that looks really cool. So yeah, we're using this really funky Spirit livery. Now I'm hoping the sim's not going to crash because it's had some really weird stability issues in recently, so let's hope it doesn't go and destroy itself. I hope the stream's looking good on your end, by the way, guys. If there's any issues, please let me know, and I will do my best to fix them. Okay, APU is on. Everything else looks set. Altitude is set. Oxygen supply is on. Will come off. Oh, no, I need that, sorry. I thought that was ground. There we go. Ground power can come off. Seatbelt signs are set accordingly, lights are set accordingly. We will switch our beacons on in a minute and radio ground. We'll get on our move. Sweet. Oh god, the frame rate in Los Angeles is terrible. We will lock the doors. Honestly, Asobo needs to come out with a patch for Microsoft Flight Simulator because it's just about bearable, but you know, any worse and it wouldn't be. It's hilarious to have a flight sim this good yet so poorly optimized. And I'm not even running at high settings. Like if I show you my graphical settings quickly, you can see, and I'm running an RTX 2070 Super as well. You can see most stuff here is set to medium, low, or off, and I'm still getting about, I don't know, 20 to 30 FPS max. I don't know. It might just be because we're in LA. It is quite a beefy place in terms of graphical power. Right. Is the no smoking lever something that needs fixing on the side of Asobo? It's weird how it only moves a little. Yeah, I have noticed that. For some reason it only goes to auto, so you see how it sort of has like a middle ground. It goes off, auto, and on. Yeah, for some reason... Oh no! No, apparently that's just out. Maybe it's an Asobo thing, or maybe that is actually a thing on the A320, I'm not sure. That is a little bit strange. Right, we are going to disconnect from the jetway. If it allows me. Jetway disconnect. And we will get ready for pushback. Engine starter can come. Oh, that's crank. Engine starter on. There we go. Fantastic. We will call pushback. Beacon light on. Systems are all set. FMC complete. Sweet, park brake can come off. We will go ahead. As soon as I feel the jolt, we will start engine 2. There we are. Starting engine 2. Try and time it just right. And start turning now. Let's hope. Yeah, you see how it sort of flickers past. I don't know, maybe on the stream it looks a little bit smoother because there's a slight graphical latency, but I don't know, on my end it is very, very freezy. It's almost perfect. DJ Sky says, yo, what's up my man? Welcome to the stream. Park brake can come on. Getting ready to start engine 1. Flaps 1 for takeoff. Taxi light on. It looks smooth. Okay, fair enough. If it looks smooth on your end, then obviously it's just a mine. I prefer it to be that way around though, because if it's really jolty on my end but smooth on yours, that's better than it being the other way around. Okay, but while we wait for engine 1, just do a quick check. Altitude is set, speed brakes are armed, flaps 1 for takeoff, seatbelt signs and no smoker signs are on, park brake is on, lights set accordingly, APU is going to be off in a second, oxygen, Yep, we're all good to go. Right, fantastic. Start switch can come back to neutral. APU can come off. And we will taxi round to runway, which I believe today's flight 25 right. So we're taxiing round to the left, and then all the way to the end. Butt brake released. Fantastic. It's also worth mentioning, guys, that I'll be doing much more live streaming on Twitch. There'll be a couple more flight live streams on there when I'm bored, or if I'm just doing some less practical work. So be sure to go and follow me on Twitch if you're not yet following on there. Link in the description for that. Also, if you're not yet subscribed, remember to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the content. Hit the bell so you never miss when we go live. Do all that good stuff. Right, I believe, is that a taxiway right there, or is that, yeah, that's a taxiway there, good. Just wait for this little car to go by. There we are. I'm pretty sure airliners have the right of way, but not according to that guy. Oh, I've got this menu down still, sorry. Okie dokie, we'll turn the flight director on. No need for weather radar. When we get to the end, we'll set the auto brake to max. Do a final check, set the lights, and then we will get on our way to San Francisco. I'm also keen at some point to try out VR, so if we raise enough money through the channel, that might go towards a VR headset so we can start flying in VR. I haven't quite decided on that yet. Maybe we got it for a birthday live stream, which will be happening very soon, by the way, so stay tuned for that. Slow it down a little bit. So we head up here, turn right, come flying back down there. Let's get on that centre line. It is weird how the outside view has more FPS than the cockpit view, which in X-Plane it's the opposite. It's a bit strange. This livery looks amazing though. What a cool livery. Okay, cabin crew, please take your seats for takeoff. I'll turn the wing light on and the strobes. We'll turn the landing lights on as soon as we get there or so. It's a nice long runway at LAX, so should make for a fairly smooth takeoff. That's if my frame rate doesn't die halfway. Okay, let's just slow it down a little bit. Landing lights can come on. Seatbelts are set accordingly. Lights are off. APU off. Engine start switch neutral. Flaps on for takeoff. Spoilers arm. Auto brake set to max. Altitude is set. Flight director armed. Fantastic. We are good to go. So let's get on our way to San Francisco. Turn on to 25 right. We'll go for a rolling start as well. Just line it up. Take off. 100% toga. Forward on the stick. $80 knots. 100, level the stick. V1. Rotate. Pulse rate, climb gear up. Come on, frame rate, sort yourself out. There we are. Goodbye, LA. First lever's coming to climb mode, still flying manually. Retract the flaps. Give it to the autopilot. God, it never ceases to amaze me how realistic it looks. Just fantastic, isn't it? Okay. Open that range up a tiny bit. 7,000 feet, retract the landing lights. That was a good takeoff. What do you guys think? Think it was decent? I think it was pretty good. Ah, Miss Kanai, hello. Haven't seen you in a long time. How you doing? Also, I wish I said your name right. I can never seem to pronounce it. Even when I watch your Twitch streams, I can never pronounce it properly. I just know you as Moist all the time. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. I'll set standard pressure so we don't kill everyone on board. Fantastic. Right, seatbelt sign can come off. Whoa. Big lag spike. I'm I'm good. Long time no speak. Nah, bro, you said it right. How are you? I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. I haven't seen you in a long time. When you come back to RB? When you gonna get a bit of squad in? With that being said, I've seen you playing a lot of other games. We have to catch up every game at some point. I still have the videos from the funny moments when we were fighting with Tex back in Royal Battalion. Good times. I wish my delay on my chat, because I've got about a 20-second delay or so. So when I say something and then the typo comes back through, it's a better part of a minute. It's really irritating, but if I put my latency any higher, then it just kills everything. I don't know, man. That's fair enough. I took a long break from squad. I just went back like a couple days ago. Haven't played squad in ages. It's changed. It has. It's come a long way. RB is reformed quite a bit. Loads of new members. But for the most part, some of us old times are still there. Good times. Yeah, really, really funny. We were laughing about it the other day with Jenny. It was great. But yeah, we must catch up over a game sometime. Make sure you're subscribed. Right, passing 17,000 feet now. Everything is set accordingly. Lights are good. How much pressure is good. Start your in-flight drink service. We'll open the tap up on here. Now I'm going to assume top of descent is around here at BSR, so I'm going to say Kami, which is not quite correct. 34,000 at Ave, so actually we just start descending here. 23,000 BSR. Okay, so we effectively want to be at around 10,000 around Eddie, I think. Subbed ages ago, did you? Mantle! That's good. One of my early subs. Got that channel going. Once again, if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, make sure you go do that. In a race to 1,000. Hopefully there very soon. God, looks so cool. Right. Well, it's that time. It's that time of the flight again where it's just time to relax. Where is my music? I'm really annoyed. Every time I have the like the jazz or something before I start a flight, there's always an ad, and it's like, you know, you'll be listening to nice smooth jazz, and suddenly it's like, do you want the best deodorant in the world? And I'm like, oh, for God's sake, stop it. I came to this video to get music. Not to know about links or something. No, I don't want. Just give me something without an ad. No, that's got ads. These all have ads. What about this? There we go. Almost 1K. Yeah, we're very close now. It's quite crazy how fast the channel actually grew. Oh, wrong thing. Still struggling with a single monitor. But I am using the new overlay feature that Streamlabs have. It's really helpful. Just turn this music down a little bit. It's so loud. People ask me, why do I always play jazz in my flights? I don't know. I don't know why I play jazz. It's just relaxing. It's good fun. Fantastic. Also like to thank everybody who helped with the donation goal. We're so close to our goal. We're halfway in only a day. So thank you guys so much for that. Absolutely amazing. Now I have just been warned about a crosswind on my because on my phone I've got like a little thing that basically gives you some weather updates, because I'm using the live weather preset. And I've just been told by a friend that he's flying somewhere in front of us. He's saying that the live weather is getting a bit of crosswind, so Just keep an eye out for that. Still climbing to 35,000. I must visit America soon. I think when the COVID crisis is all gone, we're gonna do a tour of America, me and my family, because we've always meant to go to America, but we've just never really got there. So we want to do that at some point. I like coffee shop music, it's so chill. Yeah, it is. Honestly, it's hilarious though, because I was once what was I streaming? I was doing some kind of flight a while ago on my old channel, and I turned some jazz music on, sat back, and forgot I was streaming, and just fell asleep immediately, and then the flight, I think I remember the alarms going off because I'd run out of fuel or something, and I was like, oh shoot, yeah, I was doing something, whoops. Dangerous. That's why I always have coffee with me on a long flight. This isn't that long, this is less than an hour, but you know. Fantastic. I'm gonna go to the showcase camera. What is this effect that happens on the window? The way the shadow textures work is really peculiar. I don't know. It's weird, man. Is it just me, or is it the plane doing that wobble from side to side? Is your section 1 off? It is not off because I know what you're talking about. I'm curious to see if the plane is actually wobbling or if it's the wind that we're encountering. Because there's always some wobble in the plane, but you know, for the most part, it's pretty stable. The only time I turn the section 1 control switch off is only if the plane suddenly starts to violently yaw left and right. So it has a tiny bit of left and right action, but that's only because it's a bit windy. What on earth is that? I think like Darth Vader's temple has appeared. Well, that's a weird texture issue. But yeah, no, the section 1 is still on, and I'm going to leave it on until such time as I think I have to turn it off. Because I think even if I turn it off now, it's not going to make a difference, because, you know, for the most part, we're flying pretty level. But also, if I go to that camera, where is it? Showcase. It looks like it's wobbling a little bit, doesn't it? I'm too afraid to turn it off and turn it back on, because that might reset the plane. So I'm just going to leave it at the moment. If it gets any more, then it probably is the section 1 issue. I'm just going to go with the hope that it isn't. Right, in some latest news of... Oh, hold on a second. It makes sense. It's very mild, probably just the wind. Yeah, it's most likely the wind. Like, it was quite windy when we took off out of LA, actually. We were rocking side to side quite a bit. In recent news, though, with the sim, one of my subs has chucked in my Discord the fact there's a glider now. So there's a new glider. I think it's the first glider in the sim, which is really cool. Obviously, we've got loads and loads of payware stuff coming out, and there's so many freeware mods I just can't even possibly think of getting around to doing a top mods video yet. I need to really sit down and look at what there is to offer. Those ground spikes popped out everywhere. Doesn't help with immersion. Honestly, I still don't know how Microsoft Flight Simulator manages to make such a flawless sim in so many ways, yet have some of the weirdest bugs I've ever seen in any game. Speaking of which, my frame rate is now butter up here. That being said, it's not loading anything. But it's so nice. Honestly, I can't wait to take my pilot's exam. You know, because people in the Royal Air Force, they were like, hey, what do you want to do then? I'm like, I'm going to be flying for a living. They're like, oh, you're going to be flying? I'm like, yes, I am going to be flying. There's not an if, not a maybe. I will fly for a living. 6 years of training. I am committed. That's not 6 years of actual training. That's, you know, 6 years of playing with flight sims. Brilliant. Hello to the rest of you in the chat. Hope you're doing well. If you've just joined us, we've just left LA. In a second, we're going to find our cruising path down to San Francisco. And in about, I don't know, 20-30 minutes, we'll be starting our descent. Actually, it's much closer to 20 minutes, I think. Because a full flight's only 45 or something. Okay, just coming out to our top of cruise. That is good. I'm not sure how realistic that is, that the you know, your ascent to cruising level actually takes so long. I'm not sure how accurate that is. I don't know. Obviously, when you're just flying on holiday or something, you never really think about it. You just sort of like, oh look, we're in the air now, and now we're really high up, and then, you know, next thing you know, you're on the ground. But, you know, I'm not sure. For flight sim standpoint, when I was flying 737s and X-Plane 11, it always felt a bit quicker, but I don't know. I haven't flown a 737 for a long time now. They've practically forgotten how that plane works now that I've been on the A320 for so long. Right, we're at top of cruise. Top of cruise, top of climb. What is this weird texturing? It looks like it's. I know that in this part of America especially, it's very dry and quite. I don't say deserty, but it's very dry. But for here, this almost looks like snow though. And I think the outside pressure is 37 degrees. The outside weather's about 35, 37 degrees Celsius. So I'd hope not to be seeing snow at this level. Right, obviously now I'm just going to sit back and relax. If you guys have any questions or want to talk about anything, just chuck it in the chat. And we'll see what there is to see. Just must not forget, though, when I start descending. What did it say? I need to be... to be 10,000 at sunk, which is there. 35 to 0. So I think when we make this turn, we can start to program a slight descent then. 23,000 by the time we're here. Okay, what's our last given? It's 4,000 last given, because it's at sea level, isn't it? No, it's 1,800. Okay, we'll do 2,000 for safe then. I think 35,000 feet was overkill. There we go, so the aircraft's now started its descent. And I want to manually descend. We'll do 1,000 feet per minute for the moment. Or 1,500 will do. Zoom that range in a bit. Go 2,000. be 18,000 feet by the time we're at Kami, so sending 2,000 feet per minute. Should take us about 10 minutes or so, roughly. As long as I'm 25,000 feet by the time I'm about here, we were okay. But any higher, then we may have to throttle right back and, worst comes to worst, do a go around. It's always good to plan for the worst. People were asking me after that emergency landing when we did a live stream a couple of months ago, where we did a landing into where was it, Toulouse, and we lost our engines and I could only get one back online. People said, how was I able to control it so calmly? It's because I always plan for the worst, you know, and it's sort of a thing a pilot has to do. For those of you who do a lot of flying, obviously it's obvious you have to always be ready for something to go wrong. But yeah, always good to plan for something that might not happen. But if you've got it planned, then shouldn't go too wrong. We've got a very nice rate of descent right now, so we can just bring that up a tiny bit. Let me know as well if you prefer me doing streams to videos, because obviously if people's hearts lie more in the streams than the actual videos themselves, I'll probably end up doing more streams than videos. Then again, that is sort of why I started doing stuff on Twitch, was because people who really like the streams can go on there. But then again, not many people have found that yet, so if you haven't gone to Twitch yet, link is in the description, go follow on there, and you'll be able to, yeah, you'll be able to be on there live. Also, it's worth mentioning, for those of you who are interested in a community flight, I'm planning to do one pretty soon, so obviously if you're in the Discord, you'll be able to join the Flight Deck comms channel. You'll be able to talk to me and ask some questions, and we'll just do a formation flight or something from somewhere to somewhere. Don't know yet, but if you're interested in that, we will do that at some point. Okay, our rate of descent is too good. Oh, wrong way. We'll bring that right up to 500 feet per minute. Once again, for the shout out for Geoster1, who has donated £5 to the stream earlier today. Thank you so much, my man. Really, really helpful. And to our latest subscriber, Joe Jones, thank you very much, man. Welcome to the channel. If you also would like to support the channel and support my work, the donation link is in the description. If you donate on this stream, you will get a little, well, you should get a little pop-up, and your name will be shown on the video itself, and same goes for you if you're subscribing. Little motivation. Oh, the ground looks so cool. I can't wait until we get some more airliners in the sim. I really want to get a 777. And I know that Fly-by-Wire is bringing the A380 soon, and that's going to be really fun. What are you guys most excited for the sim, if anything? Any new games or anything? Anything you want me to play? Anything you particularly want reviewed, maybe? Go ahead and shout it out. Also, to those of you who just joined the stream, welcome. Hope you're doing well. We're starting our descent towards San Francisco. I think we should be on the ground in about 25 minutes. Maybe less. Maybe more. They said about December the A380. December 2020 or December 2021? Because if it was 2021, I'm... Ugh. That's ages. That's effectively a whole year. Helicopters, yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, helicopters might be a really cool thing. Benedict, how come you're not streaming on Twitch? So, I have been streaming on Twitch for the last few days. Some games, I was playing a bit of Squad, there's a bit of Rocket League, some games like that. But not enough people know about me on Twitch for me to like carry on streaming big time on Twitch. I was only averaging about 3 to 5 people, which was absolutely terrible. But on YouTube we usually get quite up to a few hundred on some streams. People are dropping in and out, and those who stay the whole time. James just said in 2021. Dude, really? An entire year? That is bad. That is not good. Probably later, that's even worse. Well, I'm not going to rely on them for that then. But yeah, Ben, if you're not yet on the Twitch, go and yeah, go jump on that. Also, for those who are unaware, Benedict and Miss Canai, if I've said that right again, they're 2 people I have recorded with previously. They have channels, go check it out, go check out their content. I'm sure they will appreciate the support. I know that Canai, she streams on Twitch as well, so you can go and follow her. So I think we're going to come over here, and then we're going to be flying parallel to the sea. And then when we see the like the river or the lake or whatever it is, we're going to be taking a sharp right and then a sharp left, I think. Okay, maybe not very sharp. Oh no, we just follow it along and then we just turn left. Oh, okay, never mind. Ignore me. Can bring that rear descent up. It's also worth me mentioning at this point as well, for those of you who are on my Discord asking where I have been recently, the short answer to that is I've just been trying to get my desktop and my recording stuff all set up properly, and getting my PC all optimized for better experiences and better gaming. But At the moment, I won't be able to produce as much content as I was in the last couple of months. So, for the last month or so, we were streaming almost daily, actually, and there was a video pretty much every day as well. That will not be the case for a couple of months, I think, while I'm doing work and stuff. So, I will try and get at least one video a week out. It will sometimes be around 1 to 2 videos a week with a couple of streams on Twitch. But yeah, it'll be slowing down a tiny bit. Not massively, it won't not affect the channel, or it shouldn't affect the channel at least. But yeah, just a heads up on that front. That's a nice view of the sea right there. I have heard from people who fly in the real world from A320s around out on the East Coast. Not the East Coast, the West Coast. They say it is absolutely like gorgeous to fly around. So if we're going to do a community flight, where would we do it from, do you reckon? Would we do it in the UK? Do it in the US? Do it in the rest of Europe? I have to think about it. I think we're starting to get a bit of that high level wind. Just noticing the plane is starting to rock a little bit more. Not in the section 1 issue though, more of a unbalanced rock. Right, we will start to descend ourselves a bit more again. 18,000 by the time we're at Kami, so let's do 500 feet. Actually, I'll do 800. Just under 1,000. Should be decent. And then we'll get everything prepped for landing. So our decel point is here, which means just around the corner there will be the airport, because I think this is the big like river bit, the dip. I keep saying river, it's not the river, it's the sea, isn't it? But you know what I mean. If any of you mean to San Francisco, you know what I mean. Who played the what's that old game, Driver San Francisco? That used to be my favourite game back on the Xbox 360. That's a good shot. Alright, making that turn now. We'll bump that rate of descent up a little bit. got to lose about 3,000 feet before we get to Carbone. Lovely. Been a very painless flight so far. Then again, I've said that on most of my flights, and usually right after saying that, there's an issue. Yep, there's that crosswind. You can just sort of see the plane move left and right with the shadows as well. So I think, geographically, let's go to the map. Oh no, geographically we're actually very far away. Never mind. I thought for a second that that would have been the last leg of the flight, but no, we go over here and over there. It's a very long rate of descent actually now I think about it. Obviously, when descending, you have a long time of descending and not a lot of stuff to do, and then right at the point you get to decel, there's suddenly loads of things to do. I have to say, I think that something that the sim does really well is like accurate sort of wind, you know, because that was the main thing that the sims like had was, you know, its wind mechanics and air pressure. It's very impressive how the plane just sort of darts around without you really doing anything. I also really want to replay mod in this sim. Because I know there's a payware one that's going to be coming out very soon, but you know I don't want to pay. I don't want to pay, you know, $20–30 for a replay system, which should by default be in the sim. Because that was one of my favorite things of X-Plane was being able to like watch my landings after a flight, and I was the one who had landed it. So I'm very surprised that Asobo never put that in the sim. Right, we are under the altitude restriction, which is smashing. Now, Boulder is our next main point. Enter descent data. I've already done that, thank you. Okay, it says 8,000, but then 2,000 and then 6,000, so that makes no sense. So that's inaccurate. So we'll do 8,000 here and then straight to 6,000. The salty sim I sent a few weeks ago in the DC. Oh, is that... Oh, sorry. Oh, yes, no, of course. You did send that, didn't you? Ah, I need to have a look at that. Is it any good? Have you tried it? Let me know. I don't know how it really works. I just sort of had a brief look at it like a month ago or something, whenever you put that in this Discord. And then I completely forgot it was even a thing. Speaking of salty sim, I will try and do a 7.4 flight at some point as well. That's why cause we're coming through the clouds. You can see how quickly they fly by, actually. Okay, I said 8,000 by the time we're at Bold, didn't I? 10,000 here. We'll release that rate of descent a tiny bit. Should be on the ground pretty soon. When we get to about here, we'll put the seatbelt signs on. Actually, no, we won't do that, because if that crosswind's going to come in, I prefer if drinks don't start flying everywhere, so we'll ding the cabin. Seatbelt sign can come on. Cabin crew, please take your seats for landing. Lights don't need to be set just yet. Don't need anti-ice, it's very warm outside. Right, we're descending very nicely. I really hope that Asobo will do something soon with optimization. Can I do a stream with packs? It's really cool. Is that the packs as in the payware packs mod? Or is that the packs as in the Luke Ertl packs add-on? Because there is the freeware and the payware. And I can only get payware stuff if I've got the money through the streams. Because unfortunately I don't have that much money to be chucking some add-ons. So, you know, the more money that we raise on the channel, like I said, so those of you who don't know what the purpose of my donations is, the donations that we raise on the channel go towards the channel and only the channel. So that might be for, I don't know, maybe a new microphone, maybe a new joystick, maybe a new game, or add-on aircraft. We bought what did we buy last time? We bought a new game, I think. We bought the Resident Evil series that we're going to be doing on the channel, and the next donation goes towards flight sims, I think. But yeah, I can try and do a PAX one as soon as I can, man. I'm liking this Motown jazz music. It's really good. Right, we're about 50 nautical miles now from the runway, so we're getting pretty close. This is the last leg of the flight now, so next time we see the sea will be right before we land, because San Francisco has a really cool but tricky approach. Not tricky in the way of mountains or anything like Innsbruck. Tricky in the way that you have to make sure you're on the right glide path. Because if you're too high, you have to do a go-around. If you're too low, you end up in the sea, because the runway actually goes over the water, which is really cool. Oh, we're going to go right for this big cloud. This big fluffy cloud. And emerge. That's amazing. Okay. We're at 10,000. Can we spot KLAX? Can we spot KSFO? Yep, there it is. It's that little outlet there. So we come over here, we make our left turn, and land like that. Sweet! I'm hoping this crosswind isn't going to be too much to handle though. I haven't done a A320 landing in about, I don't know, 2-3 weeks now, so might be a little bit rusty. We'll turn the landing system on so I don't forget about it. That way we will see an ILS pretty soon. And when we get to our decel point in a minute, we will standardize pressure. Nope, there we go, QNH on. Throttle's just coming back, so it's starting to slow us down now. Going to manually select our speed. We'll go about 260 as long as we're around. Oh, actually, hold on. No, this is our decel point here, actually. So we will start to slow to about 240. Yeah, why not? We don't want to be speeding into in San Francisco, so we'll keep it fairly slow. It's 2:30 for flaps 1, isn't it? Yeah. Right, 8,000 feet. We're at our decel point. That crosswind starting to blow us a bit. So that's the airport over there. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn this music off for a moment so I can start to concentrate. Coming in nicely. I think when we're about here we turn the landing lights on and we will hopefully start to see a glide slope pretty soon as well. We'll head to a 20 nautical mile range as we are about 30 miles now from touchdown. God, it's a bit of a jump, wasn't it? God, yeah, look at the wind. Look how windy it is. Oh, we've got a localizer signal, that's good. What altitude do we have to be at, Eddie? 6,000. Okay. Just got to keep a keen eye on that rate of descent. We do not want to be too low. Oh yeah, look at us bouncing around. There, you can just about see the running rabbits now. Those white lights that guide you into the runway. We are at 6,000. Continuing to 3,000 at, is it Amel? No, 1,800, so it's Sepin 3,000 feet, so here. So what we're going to do is we're going to pass Eddie. As soon as we're at side-by, I will give it to the autopilot descending. Oh gosh. Oh, we're actually already seeing a glide slope, so in that case. Oh my god, my frame rate will concentrate for a second. We will turn to localize it and we will hit approach. Let's get a glide slope lock, please. Do not do that thing where you do not capture the glide slope. I will get very angry. Especially on this type of approach. Right, we're going to start to slow us right down now. I cannot tell if the plane is trying to follow the glide slope or not. Right, we'll take flaps 1. Come on, chase the glide slope, would you? I've now given it to that. Now will it follow the glide? It should do. If I have to take manual in a moment, I'll do so, but I really rather not. Flaps 2. Yep, thank you. I know we're a tiny bit on the speeding edge, but we're fine. I think the plane is trying to find the glide slope, but it's kind of struggling. There's the runway over there. There we go, it's found the glide. Well done, plane. I'm very impressed. I'm happy that it can do its job. Right, we've shaved off some speed there. Take flaps 3. Landing lights on. Auto brake can be set to low. Speed brake armed. Lovely stuff. Let's put the speed to about, yeah, 160 will be fine. Right, lovely. Gear down. 2,500. Flaps full. Going to be ready to turn the auto throttle and autopilot off. That Morse code signal. Oh, come on, frames, sort yourself out. Right. I think I'm going to go manual from here. Auto throttle disconnected. Take manual in a second. My aircraft. 1,000 feet, stabilised, missed approach, altitude is set. A little high, let's just get that nose down a little bit. 500. Let's set auto brakes to medium just in case.
400. 300. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. 5.
We are down. Reverse is out. 100 under 80. Manual braking. There we go. Lovely. That was butter. Perfect. That was one of my best landings, I think. Bang on the centre line. Okie dokie, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to San Francisco. Ding ding. Just do a quick tidy up. There we go. Nice landing, says Jabe. Thank you very much, my man. That was good, wasn't it? We are arriving into a very default-looking San Francisco. God, it's appalling, isn't it? At least the frame rate's a bit better here. Right, we'll go find ourselves a gate then. Hopefully not go flying into the fuel truck. So Lufthansa 747 there. Interesting. Being that plane's a bit lost. Excelente. Oh, hold on, my bad. I have not turned these off. There we go. Track through the lights. Taxi light, wing light off, strobe lights off. Oh, strobe lights off. There we are. Let's just slow ourselves down a tiny bit. APU can come on. Flaps can retract as well. I'm also keen to try out the shared cockpit mod, which at your controls, so we can start flying a little bit more realistically with some friends. So keep an eye out for that, because that will be coming very soon. Right, let's go in there. Can we not get rammed by a fuel truck or something? Come on, Carl, get out of the way. There's a good lad. And stop. Part brake on. Engines off. Seatbelt sign off. Fantastic. Total time 41 minutes. Well, 42 just. Wow, that was a really good flight. That was really, really enjoyable. Absolutely fantastic. Right, seatbelt sign can come off. Can connect to ground power as well. Right. We will radio ground. San Francisco ground. Let's request baggage. And jetway. Smashing. Stopped a little bit short. Oh, is that going to reach? Please reach. Just. There we are. Epic. Right. Thank you guys for watching the flight. That was really good. I'll be doing another flight very soon. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to unlock the cockpit door. We actually don't need the APU now. Beacon light can come off. Actually, no, nav needs to stay on. It's actually light off. Smashing. If you guys have any final points or any questions or anything you want to do now, now's a chance to do it. Oh, that's a new interior sound. I haven't heard of that yet. That sounds really cool. Right. Oh, God. Why has my drone camera done that? There we are. Get straight and level. Okay, that's Spirit of Detroit. Even though we're not in Detroit. Maybe I should fly out to Detroit sometime. That's not a bad idea. Yeah. so that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this this live stream. I'll be doing another one very soon. To those of you who reached out in the stream, I will see you soon as well. Cano, yeah, must catch up if you're still here. I'll drop you a message a little bit later. So yeah, any final points, guys? Now's a chance to dart them my way before we turn the stream off. Baggage clearly isn't hanging around as normal. Lovely stuff. Can turn the overlay off now as well. Wonderful. So guys, thank you so much for watching the stream. It's been a pleasure flying with you guys today. Once again, to those of you who've been donating over the week, thank you guys so much for your donations. We are very nearly at our goal. Baggage is still not hanging around, so he's off. Yeah, another fight will be coming out very, very soon. Make sure you are subscribed and make sure you got the bell button so you are not going to miss any of my content. And if you want to go follow me on Twitch, go do that now. Because I will be streaming a lot on Twitch, so make sure you go and do that. Guys, until next time, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.